Present.
Commissioner Precinct 3,
Present.
Commissioner Precinct 4,
Present.
Iowa County Judge,
Present.
we do have one.
Thank you, Lisa.
You're welcome.
All right, so we go to line item number 5, adoption of the 2024-2025 proposed changes in compensation of the elected officials. Commissioners, we have had the publication in the local newspaper, we have had the public workshops, in fact, we have 2. And now, what we're proposing is to go ahead and adopt the compensation, changes in compensation for elected officials.
Good.
I have a motion by
Second.
Commissioner Guerra, second by Commissioner Garcia.
On the change, compensations, we want to state that this is the 5% increase that's going across for China County, all the elected officials and the employees.
No, but we're not on here. This is just for the elected.
Right.
Yes.
But we're not getting the 5%.
Yes, we are.
Huh?
Yes.
We're gonna get the 5% too?
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, I thought that we were not.
They're-
Man, I'm in trouble now, they tell everyone we're not.
They're across,
Okay,
the
never mind.
spectrum.
Yeah,
It's
right.
very clear to me, I thought we were not.
Yeah, it's the, all the elected officials and the public, and the next one's for the employees also.
All right,
Not the county attorney.
Right.
Okay.
okay.
I can't get more. Okay, ya, con eso se,
If it's
está
not-
contento.
I guess if I may, it's just that we have to announce ours. Right? You know,
Correct.
announce it, and then of course,
As elected
employees
official.
get 5% across the board. That doesn't have to be.
Like I said, $20.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Any more discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye. And all opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Line item number 6, approval of 2024-2025 salary schedule, which is before you as part of the budget, commissioners. Can I see a motion to approve?
So move to,
I have a motion by Commissioner La Paz,
Second?
second by Commissioner Garcia. Any more discussion?
Yes. So this salary schedule that we're gonna approve, that, of course, that includes the 5% you were talking about.
That is correct.
And does it include all the other changes that were made on here, like the overtime? Is this the time to talk about that?
No, the overtime is on the next one, which is on the budget itself.
Oh, we-
We'll go line item by line.
Thank you, sir.
All right. I have a motion and a second. Any more discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye. And all opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Line item number 7, adoption of the 2024-2025 Willacy County budget. Now we can discuss anything in the budget, including the overtime line item and so forth.
Are you entertaining motions?
Yes, sir. If you're ready for a motion, can I entertain a motion to adopt the 2024-2025 Willacy County budget?
So moved.
I have a motion by Commissioner Garcia. Can I entertain a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Guerra. Any more discussion?
And then now I guess we can discuss any major significant changes
Yes, sir.
to the budget, which of course the salary, we talked about once. And then salary increases to all the county employees.
Yes, sir.
And then I think some of the other, I guess, major components are gonna be, we added a couple of positions.
We did. We added several positions. As an example, we added for the indigent defense coordinator. It's a new position. It's an 80-20 grant. We added a change in the indigent defense system or program where we approved the Indigent Defense Commission grant for 6 months, half a year, to make the transition going from Texas, Legal Aid, I forget the name, Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid. Two just court appointed attorneys. So we're doing an overlap there. We added a position in the treasurers, for benefit coordinator, which that one we're hoping can transition somehow into HR in the future, to include HR in the future. We included a part-time position, and help me out here, Francis, did we do a part-time? No, we just left it, right?
We left.
We left it there, we didn't do changes there. Help me out here, Maria Carmen.
Yes, the whole hotel motel, they separated.
On hotel, oh yeah, that's right. On hotel motel, there was a full-timer that got compensated half by administration maintenance and half by, hotel motel. We went ahead and converted that position to be fully compensated by the county administration, and that will enable that, employee to also be utilized in the trash, transfer station in La Sara. And over here in the, in the hotel motel, there'll be a part-time position on that. I think that's it. On the sheriff's, what's it called, Sheriff, the, liaison,
Liaison?
pardon?
The crime victims liaison?
Crime victim liaison, on that one, there was no, it just changed from 100% to 80%. So we're putting the 20%, from the general fund, or increase of budget.
The county clerk's department got a full.
The county clerks, there was, an employee funded by the.
No, it was a part-time employee with 29 hours with a full-time employee.
Right, because that was gonna leave her very much short of positions. We didn't make that change, or that.
Well, it was going to eliminate two, in this way it only eliminates one.
That's right, so it's really not adding, it's more of keeping one instead of eliminating two.
We had a.
Judge, and just to add, the victim advocates for my office also was an 80-20, so the general fund picked up 20% of that grant as well.
On two.
On one
One
grant,
grant
yes,
was multiple employees.
yes.
And on those, I wanna say that program, you had it under your department, prior to the sheriff having it. Is it essentially gonna be, you know, the 50-50 and then 80-20 the other way, or no? How do you foresee that?
It's hard to say, Judge, on those. What do you mean, like the amount for the grants, or like the responsibilities?
No, the where the salary comes from.
Oh, it's gonna be 80-20 on mine.
No, I know, but in the future.
In the future?
In other words, yours was 100% just like the sheriff's was?
Yes, for COVID, what had happened is that the federal government or the federal programs had approved them to be 100% because of COVID. And then it used to be 80-20 before.
Oh,
But the only difference is that, so the sheriff's department didn't have the liaison position when it was an 80-20. So for those 3 years during COVID, the federal program covered 100% of it, and then it told us we're going back to pre-COVID. So mine went back to pre-COVID, and then for the crime victim liaison, since that was a new one, you all didn't already have it before pre-COVID. You just had to add it back in there, or create it, I suppose. Yes, I don't. It's been pretty consistently 80-20 until COVID, when they covered 100% of it. I don't know if. I would love if they would cover 100% of it, and that's what we keep asking for, but.
Or even if it was to stay 80-20, if it was to stay that way, you know, so that we don't.
Historically, before COVID, for 9 years before, it had been 80-20. So that was the historical. I don't see them ever going lower, although we're pushing for them to cover more.
And
So-
then, I'm gonna go ahead.
So, Ms. Hinojosa, those positions have already been applied for and granted, or are we still waiting?
Oh, for that position, I did receive the award letter, so it'll be before Commissioner's Court on whether or not you're going to accept the award. Because, so I applied for it, for all of the grants, the way we're doing it now is we seek permission to apply, and so you all granted that. And then when we get the award letter, because we have 30 days to be able to accept it, within that 30 days, we have to come back and we have to come to Commissioner's Court to ask you if you are going to accept the award. So that'll be coming back here this month.
What about Sheriff, what about y'all?
It's still pending OG review, so, I know historically, it's usually sent to us about, the 21st, 22nd, so we're a few days away from that.
I know that we entertained also, I guess, some requests from the district judge on some salary increases,
Yes,
but that were a little more than the 5% we gave everybody else.
yes, what the judge requested was 10%. And we went ahead and did that. So hopefully, you know, in the future, he's sensitive to that when we continue to do increases on the reverse.
Right. And the court reporter also.
The court reporter as well. And the other is that there's another position, but this is under contract, which is the it's an indigent defense coordinator program or program coordinator. But that's on contract and it's for 25,000, which we already approved as a line item. But it's not part of the salary though. It falls under contracts and legal. So the hope is that with this change that the district judge is spearheading and I'm supporting, that we will turn cases more rapidly, and that we're also hoping that it will have a positive impact on the number of inmates in our county jail as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Good segue. So, as far as the other big significant impacts to the budget with the sheriff's office.
We did the Senate Bill 22, and that's what you're referring to.
Right.
That's going to be a big one. We're hoping, and so is the sheriff. I've had conversations with him. We're hopeful that that also has a positive impact on keeping employees. Yeah.
So if I'm not mistaken, that was 350,000 that the grant authorized.
Yes.
But we were short 32,000.
We were short 32,000, right?
Approximately,
Give or
yes.
take. And we approved to go ahead and provide it from the or include it in the from the general fund.
That's in your proposed final budget that you all would approve if you approve it, all of those changes that you're talking about.
Correct. I think and I'm hopeful we're going to approve this. I do want to thank you guys, commissioners, because as you know, we had a lot of workshops, right? And in a lot of them, we had good discussions, and I think that overall we wound up making good decisions. And yeah, sometimes it's tough. Sometimes we don't agree, we disagree, but the end result is that we're all for the constituents and the taxpayers of Willacy County, the residents of Willacy County. That's what matters. And I think that I feel good as to when we arrived at ultimately and the budget that's before us.
Right. And we gave, going to the sheriff's office, gave some increases to the dispatchers.
That's correct.
From the general fund.
Yes, we did.
Quite a bit, to kind of keep them on the same track, because they were not included in Senate Bill. It's even more money. I don't know what the amount
Yes.
was there.
That's all. You're correct. Yes.
So,
And the major one, which is the overtime, judge that
The overtime, and I wish we had more time to be able to sit down and kind of let's say dissect, but I'm sure that the sheriff and his personnel put their thoughts to it in short notice. I think they only had 24 hours or less. And so what we did budget was, we went what was recommended, or was asked of 85,000 from 17 or 18, which in my opinion, I'll say publicly, wasn't an amount that I think was realistic. Now, having said that, came up with 85. I'm not saying that that's gonna be that we're not gonna continue to work at it, Sheriff, to bring it back even more. But nonetheless, 85 was on the jail side, and I wanna say 45 on the deputy side.
It was 39, Judge.
Huh?
39,000.
But it went to 45, didn't it?
No, it was 34, and they only added $5,000 more.
So it stayed pretty much in line. I gotta admit, I think that's quite a bit of a number. I was a little set back when I saw that. I thought it was a bit much. I think we need to be tapering back on that overtime and really work towards limiting that. It's an unfunded, unbudgeted liability that we have there. We have quite a bit of it already still. You know, so we really need to be managing that. Looking at the numbers we looked at yesterday, and these were numbers that Ms. Harmon has from late 2020 to 2024 current time. I believe it was $923,000 in overtime that we paid from the sheriff's.
Yes. So, I mean, I think, and this is future, right? I mean, this is research to be done, but is that we'll see how we can improve.
I think we have some ideas. We can get together and have some ideas on how to cut that back.
Yeah. But overall, I think that hopefully the meals is going to play a big role. The meals, the others, obviously.
The retention.
The retention will hopefully also have a positive impact on that as well.
Judge, and just on the meals, my expectation is I'll have it on the next Commissioners Court meeting. Once I get something, I'll forward a copy of that to the Sheriff's Office as well as you all, but the dialogue is continuing, and I should have something to be able to report, to bring to you our meeting on is it the 26th when we come back? The 26th? For your consideration.
Okay, so we have a motion and a second. Any more discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye. And all opposed, same sign. Motion carries, and that I'm gonna let Lizzie, is this one, I think, no, I'm sorry, we'll go to line item number 8,
Yes.
the motion carries. Line item number 8, discussion act to ratify the property tax rate in the fiscal year 2024-2025 county budget. So with that, Commissioners, even though the next line item is gonna be kind of separated by the different categories, on this one, the property tax rate is 0.7833, which is slightly lower than last year. And on that one, I believe, Lizzie, let's do one of those.
And this one, can you read like general fund, debt service, and
But what I'm saying is that on the next one, it's
That's
gonna be,
the next one is the one that we do that. This one's the property tax rate. Number 8.
Commissioner Precinct 1, do you vote for or against?
4.
Commissioner Precinct 2, do you vote for or against?
4.
Commissioner Precinct 3, do you vote for or against?
4.
Commissioner Precinct 4, do you vote for or against?
4.
County Judge, do you vote for or against?
4,
No against.
okay? So motion carries.
Motion carries.
Property rate is ratified. We go to line item number 9, adoption of the following tax rates through resolution. General fund, the tax rate on that is 0.6410. Let's do one at a time, Lizzie.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Commissioner Precinct 1, do you vote for or against?
For.
Commissioner Precinct 2, do you vote for or against?
For.
Commissioner Precinct 3, do you vote for or against?
For.
Commissioner Precinct 4, do you vote for or against?
For.
County Judge, do you vote for or against?
For.
And there's no against. Motion carries.
Okay, and then, line item number 2 is the debt service, because actually maintenance and operation general fund is the same one. Right?
Yes, Judge. I don't know if they're separate percentages, but you could do both. I think that was the one you just ratified right now.
With general fund. since
General
action
fund?
required.
Um,
We go with maintenance and operation, let's be on the safe side, maintenance and operation, .6410, go ahead, Liz.
Commissioner Precinct 1, do you vote for or against?
For.
Commissioner Precinct 2, do you vote for or against?
For.
Commissioner Precinct 3, do you vote for or against?
For.
Commissioner Precinct 4, do you vote for or against?
For.
County Judge, do you vote for or against?
For.
There's no against. Motion carries.
Alright, motion carries, and we go to the debt service, INS, which is an interest and safety, is a .0127. Go ahead.
Commissioner Precinct 1, do you vote for or against?
For.
Commissioner Precinct 2, do you vote for or against?
For.
Commissioner Precinct 3, do you vote for or against?
For.
Commissioner Precinct 4, do you vote for or against?
For.
County Judge, do you vote for or against?
For.
There's no against. Motion carries.
Alright, motion carried, we go to B, road and bridge, and road and bridge is .1296. Go ahead.
Commissioner Precinct 1, do you vote for or against?
For.
Commissioner Precinct 2, do you vote for or against?
For.
Commissioner Precinct 3, do you vote for or against?
For.
Commissioner Precinct 4, do you vote for or against?
For.
County Judge, do you vote for or against?
For.
There's no against. Motion carries.
That's in the form of resolutions. Get signatures on that form. Then we go to line item number 10, approval of special claims for the fiscal year 2024-2025 on the following. Commissioners, as you know, some of these are fixed for the most part. So what we do is we go ahead and approve for the whole year. So I'll call them out. A, being postage, B, utilities, C, gasoline and diesel fuel payments, D, taxes, E, rent, F, contracts, G, payroll reports, H, drug enforcement, I, communication expense, J, advertisement of treasurer's quarterly reports, K, state quarterly reports, L, travel advances, M, Texas Association of Counties, N, grant expenditures, O, trust fund refunds, P, refunds, Q, jury fees, R, debt service, S, court ordered attorney payment, T, all legal services, U, all county vehicles registration action required. Is there any more comments? Can I entertain a motion to approve?
Move to approve.
I have a motion by Commissioner Garcia, can I entertain a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Tejeda. Any more discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And all opposed, same sign, motion carries. Line number 11, approval of county clerk's record archival plan and report action required. This, commissioners, as you know, we had the public hearing that was required this morning. And can I entertain a motion to approve the plan as submitted?
So move to approve it?
I have a motion by Commissioner De La Paz,
Second.
second by Commissioner Garcia. Any more discussion? Just for the record, Commissioner Tejeda stepped out of the room. All in favor signify by saying aye. And all opposed, same sign, motion carries. Line item number 12, approval of claims.
I have them.
Yeah, we have.
You have them. I just
You
need to
wanna
bring
put
the
You
signature.
got money,
The signature page.
Yeah, I just need the signature page. They're gonna burn them. I apologize.
We don't have it.
Okay.
Yeah, we have.
No, we don't
The
need.
line-
Oh, we don't have
You
it.
can approve it.
Yeah, everything was good.
So move to approve it?
I have a motion by Commissioner De La Paz, second by Commissioner Garcia. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And all opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Item number 13, approval of budget amendments. Is there any?
I think,
I was gonna ask to request, to table it, Judge, to the
Okay.
next meeting or a special meeting.
The budget?
Yes,
No,
the
I
budget
did.
amendments.
The budget amendment, not the budget.
No,
No,
no.
no.
we already approved
No.
Okay, approve a budget amendment, can I entertain a motion to table?
Move to table.
I have a motion by Commissioner Garcia,
Second.
second by Commissioner Tejeda. Any more discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And all opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Can I entertain a motion to adjourn?
So move to adjourn?
I have a motion
Second.
by Commissioner De La Paz to adjourn, second by Commissioner Tejeda. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And all opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thank you.